know you're somewhere, somewhere.
Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today Scorpio, you guys got Nightingale Spirit, love is all around you in reverse. I think Scorpio, you guys are maybe going through some sort of challenge right now or conflict, because this is a 5. And I think the challenge or conflict is this card. The fact that you're not seeing all the beauty around you at this time, all the love around you at this time. I think a lot of us, especially when we're single, we kind of look for that in a partner. And yeah, like, of course, we look for it within ourselves. But I think it's natural to also not want to be alone, you know what I mean? And not want to be secluded. So I feel like maybe some of you guys are feeling a little bit lonely at this time. And you're feeling, you know, and I think it's natural to feel lonely. Like, I think it's natural to feel what we want to feel, what is, you know, going on. Like, it's not natural to block it. So this is maybe how you're feeling at this time. And it's not, and it's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? It's okay. But I think that the challenge or the conflict that they want, the challenge or the conflict for you guys right now is noticing that even if you're alone, even if you're like completely alone, you know, maybe you don't even have a friend nearby, right? But even in this complete aloneness, there's so much love that the universe is trying to show you at this time. So I feel like it's a very hard lesson to learn, especially like if you're young. I think the younger you are, the harder it is to see this lesson. The fact that there is so much around you. You know what I mean? There is like love coming from the animals. There's love coming from like the plants. There's love just basically all around you. But it's hard to see that, especially when you're focusing on something else. And you do have focus here. So if you're focusing on love coming from a person, then this might not work well at this time. You know what I'm saying? And if you're focusing on love coming from, let's just say like you're not with your ex, but you're still kind of focused on your ex, it's gonna impede like the love that you feel from the universe or the love that you're getting from a person. So I'm just getting like, you might have kind of put yourself in a situation. It's kind of like you set yourself up to fail. You know what I mean? Because how are you going to focus on, maybe your focus is on new love, right? Maybe your focus is on trying to like meet somebody new. But if you're not noticing the love that you have inside and the love that you have already around you, just coming from the universe, just coming from the environment, just coming from your spirit guides, then it's going to take you like a lot longer to understand this card and this concept and get out of the 5. So I would say like whatever you're focusing on, stop. Maybe some of you are focusing on a past person. Maybe some of you are focusing on an ex. Maybe some of you are focusing on someone distant. You know what I mean? Like someone that doesn't live near you. But all these things are impeding you seeing the love around you at this time. Okay? So whatever you're focusing on, stop. I feel like some of you guys may be like divorced and you're like looking back and you're focusing on your divorce. Some of you are, again, focusing on an ex. It's like whatever you're focusing on is stopping this love. You know what I mean? It's not that the love isn't there. It's that you're not seeing it. You're not noticing it. So that's what I'm getting, Scorpio. Let's pull more. So yeah, Scorpio, I see that like the universe, they're gifting you all this love. It's like on a silver platter. It's like, here you go. Through all your experiences, through everyone that you're meeting, through every sense that you have, we're showing you that we're there for you. We're showing you the love that you have. We're showing you that you're not alone. So there is this like very big energy of, here you go. You know what I mean? Here's all this love. Here's all this affection. Here's everything that like you could ever want. And it's right here in front of you. But I feel like you're blocking it. You're blocking it. And I don't think, Scorpio, it's because it's not because you're not trying. Like, you're trying, but I think you're just trying in all the wrong ways. It's like you're looking for love in the wrong places, right? So you're looking for love to come from like a person, an external human being. And it's hard to like get that from a human, especially at this time, because that's not the lesson. I feel like the lesson is like, the love is coming from, if it comes from within, it should be reflected all around you. And it's being reflected right now all around you. So I'm getting just in all your experiences, you might be feeling maybe like you might be actually not noticing how lucky you are at this time, or how like beautiful the things around you are at this time. And there are definitely beautiful people around you at this time as well, and like experiences happening all around you, and they kind of just want you to focus on that right now, and not on a person, and not on, again, whatever you're focusing on that's like past, it's inhibiting the right now. Do you know what I'm saying? The here and now. And I think that this is, again, I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's younger. And I do this all the time too, and I'm not so young, but like I get this a lot when you're seeking external like love or external gratification, and you're not getting it from yourself. And that's why I kind of feel like whoever I'm speaking to might be a little bit younger, because that's something that we all do. I feel like in the beginning, we all kind of like look for relationships where we can get the love that we need, and we're not necessarily, you know, gonna get it from a plant outside, you know what I'm saying, or a tree outside, or an experience that we have. It's only when you're a little bit older, I feel like you start to learn there's really love in everything. So I think this is something that they kind of want to give you like a crash course in, Scorpio, because I feel like they don't want you to wait till you're older to understand this lesson, because if you wait till you're older, you're gonna miss out on what's happening right now. And there's something really beautiful happening right now. That's what I'm getting, especially like with this card coming up as your first card. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is like, this is the abundance that you're meant to be feeling at this time. You see, she's very abundant. She has like all this jewelry on. This is like one of my favorite cards for showing abundance, and you got it. And again, it's like, don't wait till you're older to learn this lesson. Okay? Don't wait until you're... And I think it's kind of remind me a little bit of Virgo's read, because Virgo's read was about being uncomfortable. So if you have a Virgo in your chart, this might be more for you, because I feel like this is going to be uncomfortable in a sense where, not like Virgo's where you're uncomfortable, but like you have to push yourself. You know what I mean? You have to push yourself at this time. And I think that you're not going to be, I don't want to use the word comfortable, but it's more of like doing things differently. You know what I mean? Doing things differently for yourself. And I feel like, yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. You might be, this might be the ex here, or the past person, or the person that you're kind of like holding on to, this Queen of Air. The Queen of Air could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm getting here that like, this might be the person like hindering all this. This person, or the idea of this person being around, or wanting somebody like this person. Like I definitely feel like there's like a block in this, in like, I don't know, I guess a block in how you're maneuvering right now on the 3D. And I think it has to do with this person, and it's your decision. But I'm getting like, if you were to kind of focus on yourself and focus on what's around you, and not, maybe even like not talk to this person. Like, I don't know if you're talking to your ex, I don't know what's going on with this person, but if you were to like just kind of block this person out for a little bit and do your own thing, I think that you would start to feel the abundance that the universe is giving you. Like, again, I feel like they're giving you so many opportunities. They're giving you so much right now. You're just not seeing it because you're focusing on this person. So let's pull more on this past person, and let's pull more on like what you need to do. I think it would be really helpful to stop talking to this person if you are. But if you're not talking to this person and you're just kind of waiting around for somebody, that's kind of a different thing. Hold on. Let me shuffle. So yeah, Scorpio, I'm getting that like the person that you're holding on to is holding back your manifestations in a sense. And again, I don't think they're holding it back in the sense that they're blocking them from you. I think you're blocking them from yourself. So let's just say like a really beautiful opportunity is like coming your way or just came your way and you block it because you're like thinking about this past person or you're in your head. You know what I mean? Like that's how you're blocking your own manifestations. Like that's what I'm getting here. You're blocking them yourself in a sense. Because yeah, maybe this person told you something. Like maybe they did say like, oh, wait for me, or we'll be together one day. Like, oh, something like sounds kind of like bullshit here, to be honest. All I'm getting is like the here and now doesn't involve this person, right? Like they're in reverse, which means I don't feel like they're in your present. Like right now, presently, they're not around you. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like to hold on for a person or to wait for a person or to kind of like stop your life for a person doesn't seem like the right thing to do here. And I see here, like instead of letting this person go, you want to just make an offer towards this person. But the interesting thing is like, the only way that I feel like this is going to work out for you personally, Scorpio, is if you decide to bring justice to yourself. And I feel like the only thing that you can do to bring justice to yourself is to focus on like the here and now, to focus on like the love that's present around you. I just feel like this person right now, if you keep falling into this trap, I guess it's called, of, and I've done this before, so it's like you don't have to feel like, oh my god, I'm the only one doing this. No, I'm sure like a lot of people have done this. I've done this. I'm literally like just learning this lesson. Like waiting for a person, right? Holding on to somebody, even if it's just mentally, right? Like even if it's just like, oh yeah, like me and this person are gonna be together one day. It really stops you from like enjoying your present. That's what I'm getting. And maybe, you know, a lot of people can hold on to somebody and enjoy themselves and have a good time. But Scorpio, you're like a water sign 1. And I feel like when it comes to love, you love very deeply. So that's not going to work for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, like I'm going to just be with like 30 million people right now. But like that's the person that I'm holding on to for later on. Like that's not going to work for you, I don't think. Because you can't split your heart. You know what I mean? Scorpio, you're very loyal. And when it comes to love, you are 100% in or 100% out. So this, you not being 100% with this person in is, I think, kind of driving you a little crazy. And I think that's why you're not enjoying the moment right now. You're too focused on this person. And this person I just get isn't around. So like the only way that you can bring justice to yourself right now is to focus on yourself. And to focus on the moment. And to focus in the present. At the gifts that the divine's giving you at this time in the universe. And the universe is giving you so much right now. But you're kind of not seeing it because you're like being hindered by this past person. And a lot of you guys are like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm actually fine. But I feel like it could be just even in your mind. You know what I mean? Even in your own head. Or something that this person said that you're holding on to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this could be a little bit toxic, to be honest, because I've dealt with some toxic people, so I would know. Like, when someone's like trying to say, oh, like we'll be together again one day, but just not right now. You know what I mean? That's really, it's venomous for a person who's hopeful, and it's venomous for a person who loves deeply, because when is later? You know what I mean? Like, not right now, so then when? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, so that, like, it just takes up space in your heart and it takes up space in your mind, and I think that's what's inhibiting you from moving forward right now. Whatever this person has said, whatever agreement, there's an agreement here apparently that that you and this person might have made, and it's hindering you whether you know it or not. So I would just want to say, like, again, whatever this person said, I don't think they meant to be toxic, but the Seven of Swords is here. So I'm kind of saying, like, this is a sneaky energy. This is a tricky energy. And it might not be that this person is tricky, but it's fucking with you, Scorpio. At the end of the day, it's fucking with your energy. It's fucking with your ability to see what's around you at this present moment, because you're thinking about whatever the fuck took place here or whatever is going to happen in the future. You're not in the present. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're not in the present and you're not noticing the abundance around you, then what are you doing? You're not enjoying, your time right now. And I'm getting like that the divine has really like put so much around you. That's the thing. Like, I can't explain it, but there's so much around you. That's what I keep getting. There's so much going on around you for you to enjoy, and you're not seeing it. Yeah, like, I don't think you mean to be unstable at this time, but you're unstable, and it could be because you keep checking up on this person, right? Or this person's checking up on you. So this is reminding me of one of my exes where, like, he would just hit me up randomly, and at first it was so, like, nice to hear from them because I was, like, struggling to move on, and, like, hearing from this person really helped. But then it became really unhealthy because it was like really stopping me from moving on. You know what I mean? Like, this person wasn't promising me anything. They didn't want to be with me. They just kind of kept holding me off till a later date, till, you know, when things would be at the right time. And there is no perfect fucking timing. You know what I mean? And distance obviously makes people say like things like that, like, oh, you know, when we're in the same state or we're in the same country, whatever. But the reality is, like, you can't hold on to somebody like that, because it's reminding me of Lana's song, Hope is a Dangerous Thing for a Woman Like Me. Yeah, hope is very dangerous for you, Scorpio. Of course it is. Like, for anybody who's very empathic and feels a lot of things, I feel like hoping that this person texts you and wants to be with you at a later date is very toxic. And I honestly feel like, I don't think this person means to be toxic. Like, I don't even think my ex may be meant to be toxic. Actually, no. I personally think, like, my ex was very manipulative, so fuck that. I think they were actually very toxic, but this person that you're talking to might not be. But I kind of get they are, because the Seven of Swords came out with the Magician. So it's like, even if you don't see them that way, I'm kind of seeing them that way. Seven of Swords and Magician is like, it's inhibiting your growth forward. And it's kind of like the fact that this person might be peeping on you, or you were talking to this person, or they're checking up on you. That's literally what my ex used to say. I'm checking up on you. How you doing? Really toxic. It was for me, at least. And I'm getting for you guys, it might be too. So just be careful, because I'm getting like the abundances around you at this time, and holding on to this person or the future that you two might have, it's all like up in the air, is very dangerous. It really is, because you can't hold on to a maybe. You can't hold on to hope. You have to move on to what's concrete, what's stable. And that's what I'm getting here. You have a lot of pentacle energy, which is like grounded energy, earth energy. That's like a sure fucking thing, right? So if this shit's up in the air with this person, it's not going to enable you to rest. You're not going to feel good. You know what I mean? Going to sleep at night thinking like, what if? You need something more concrete. You need something more like in the present day. And if that means you're going to be single for a while, that means you're going to be single. But I would definitely stop speaking to this person who kind of, I feel like, is holding on to you. And again, maybe they don't mean to be manipulative, maybe they don't mean to be toxic, but I think that it's really toxic to keep hitting somebody up when you're not together, because it's just like leading somebody to think, it's leading to toxicity, I feel personally, because I think you can't be 100% in your present if you're looking at your past or you're looking at the future, right? So maybe you're just looking at the future with this person, you're not like focused on the present. That's toxic. Okay, and again, I don't think you want me to call this person toxic, but yeah, you see, Ace of Pentacles. There's opportunities right around you, like right now, and you're not walking away from somebody in the past. Yeah, you feel tied down, like you can't do anything because you're tied to this person, and it's like, I don't like this person, to be honest. Like, I'm not getting that I like this person. Why? Because I don't like the fact that like you could have victory and justice in your life right now. But that's not because this person's giving you a relationship. That's not because this person is like giving you everything that you need. It's because you need to walk away from this person. Do you get what I'm saying? To fully like put yourself in the moment, you need to not be talking to this person, or, you know, checking on this person, or they can't be checking on you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then that just kind of keeps think of an attachment. You're attached to this person, whether you want to be or not, because you're still communicating, you're still checking up on this person. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you really love a person and you're attached to them, are you going to want to meet somebody new? Are you going to want to experience the right now, the here and now? No, you're going to be thinking about the future. You're going to be thinking about the past, and that's not healthy, okay? And I'm telling you this as a person who had to learn this very long and hard lesson myself. So that's what I'm getting, Scorpio. Let's pull more. Let's pull you advice. So yeah, you guys got Diana, the queen of the wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love, and this is my mother tongue. Yeah, I like that you're getting a lot about the natural world, because that's what I was saying with the bird. Like, the natural world, the universe is granting you so much right now at this time, but you're stuck in this like past energy, future energy, not present. And it sounds so simple, right? Like, oh, I'm just kind of focused on the future. Oh, I'm just kind of focused on the past. And it kind of sounds like it's not a big deal, but it is a really big deal. Okay, Scorpio, like, trust me, I know. It's a really big deal, because you're not, when you're not present, right? you can't enjoy yourself. You can't be happy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like all these emotions are kind of like not able to really come out the way they should. And I think you deserve more, Scorpio. Okay, so whatever this is, if this is like, oh, we'll be together one day, or oh, I'm just checking up on you, like my ex used to do, oh, I'm just checking on you, seeing how you're doing. I think it just needs to stop, at least for right now, so that you can really enjoy your present. And if this person and you end up together, then you guys end up together. But for right now, for whatever reason, you're not together. And that should be all the reason that you need to kind of move forward, okay? And I'm not a fan of blocking people. I'm really not, unless I have no self-control and I'll text somebody. So if you feel like you're on that level, because I was on that level, and yes, that's some fucked up shit, it is what it is, and you think you're gonna text somebody, like, let's just block them so you don't text them, you know what I'm saying? And just tell this person, like, I need to block you because I cannot be moving forward if we're still talking, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like, if that's what you need to say, that's what you need to say, Scorpio. But all I'm getting here is, like, yeah, and we're talking about language a lot, and I honestly feel like the language, meaning like you guys might be talking or texting, or like I'm checking up on you, like, you know, you're not seeing each other, but you're just talking, like that's not gonna help you, trust me, okay? So, yeah, the natural world is a frequency of love, and they're trying to show you that right now. Please, like, pay attention. And I'm getting with the speaker, like, it's loud as fuck. You're just not seeing it because you're here, stuck in the past. This is your energy right now, right? You're capable of untying yourself, but you're just kind of like, I don't want to. And you might not want to because you're attached, you care about this person so much. But if you really care, if this person really cared about you, first of all, they'd be with you. And if they aren't with you right now, it's for a reason, right? So think about that, okay, Scorpio? I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.